Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Hermetic Tarot, and this is one I had not seen before. I found this at a Renaissance fair, and so I thought it was cool and I want to share it with you. So it says, based upon the esoteric workings of the Secret Order of the Golden Dawn by Godfrey Dowson, and this is published by U.S. Game Systems. And it's a originally published in 1979 and again in 2006. So it's been around for a while. Well, I mean, it's even been around longer than that if you look back at the Golden Dawn. But anyway, it says the Hermetic Tarot's esoteric designs emphasize the Golden Dawn's astrological attributes with further Sephirotic, angelic, geomantic, numerical, and Kabbalistic elements. Now revered as a classic, this deck's black and white artwork by Godfrey Dowson features intricate detailing that highlights the powerful symbolism. All right, and so this is what the side looks like. Of course, I said U.S. Game Systems. And there we go. This is the back, is the Emperor card, and they have, each card has the symbol from the Tree of Life. It has the number of the card, the title of the card, the another title for the card. For example, the Emperor is the Son of the Morning, and everything has a white border around it. All right, so let's take a look at, I don't know if I showed you the front very well, but that's it. It's a black and white deck, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the excuse me. Let's take a look at, my allergies are awful today, and I don't even know why. Even my poor dog's nose is running. Must be something blooming. All right, so this is the little guidebook, the little white book, of course, and that's what it looks like on the front. Again, we have U.S. Game Systems information on the back. And so I'm going to read you just a couple little things here because it has elemental and astrological symbols there, which is nice in case you're not that familiar with them. And this does say copyright 2006, so this is a 2006 edition. It says the unique talent of Godfrey Dowson is revealed in the Hermetic Tarot deck. U.S. Game Systems is proud to reissue this deck in recognition of its historical and artistic importance. The details and symbols in each card reveal many of the esoteric workings of the Secret Order of the Golden Dawn that flourished around the turn of the century. Now, I've always been interested in the Secret Order of the Golden Dawn. So in case you have, I'll give you a little more here. Founded in 1888 as a secret magical fraternity, the order counted among its members some of the foremost occultists and writers of the period, including MacGregor Mathers, Arthur Edward Waite, I'm sure you've heard of him, Dion Fortune, Paul Foster Case, and Aleister Crowley, and W.B. Yeats. So, and then it says after cessation of the order's activities, some 15 years after its inception, Waite, Case, and Crowley went on to issue their own decks. The Rider-Waite deck, of course, is Waite's. The BOTA is Case's, and the Thoth deck is Crowley's. And I'm sure you've heard of those. Or maybe you haven't. But anyway, Crowley was first published a description of the order's card designs in the Equinox in 1912. And then, but his deck, the Thoth deck, was not published during his lifetime. It was published 22 years after his death. So it says the early members of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn were encouraged to prepare personal tarot packs for their own use based on Mather's deck and his work. The society set down certain instructions for its members to follow, but the instructions were abbreviated at best. Not surprisingly, as time went on and new members copied decks based on previously drawn cards, the various variances and modifications grew more and more pronounced. And actually, it's only continued since then, and with all tarot decks that have been produced since that time. A lot of people don't even know about the Golden Dawn's tarot decks. So, it says, since Mather's original tarot deck has not been handed down, today's researchers of the Order of the Golden Dawn, whose numbers grow and flourish in Europe and the USA, often assign personal interpretations and modifications to their own version of the tarot as it might have existed in the order more than 80 years ago. All right, so it goes on. I'm not going to read more. in case you're not particularly interested in that. But this is a really interesting little white book. It talks about the Hermetic Tarot deck, and it's by Godfrey Dowson and Stuart Kaplan with revisions by Yuri Raz. And then it talks about the major arcana and which elements they're related to and which heavenly bodies they're related to. And then here is a list of the major arcana and, again, which planets and zodiac signs they are related to. Let me see, why are there two? Oh, okay. So this first part is the 7 sacred planets of the ancient world are attributed to 7 of the tarot trumps as follows. So Mercury is the magician, the moon is the high priestess, Venus is the empress, Jupiter is the wheel of fortune, Mars is the tower, or the blasted tower in this case, the sun is the sun, and Saturn is the universe. All right, and then this list is added to with the other major arcana. Then it talks about the 4 aces, the 4 2s, 3s, and so on, all the way up to 10s. And, and the court cards as well. And then there's a pretty big paragraph for each major arcana card. And we'll do a 1-card draw at the end so you can see how this book is written. And then we go to the court. Wait a minute. Tower. Okay, then we go to the minor arcana, and it shows which suit and which court cards are related to which element. So fire are the knights, all the knights, and wands. Water is the cups, which you knew, but queens are water. Air is the swords and the kings, and earth is the pentacles and the princesses, and I somehow did not remember that. All right, and it talks about the court cards, and then all of the minor arcana cards. And then at the very end, we have the Celtic cross layout. And this is interesting. Persons reading the cards should bear in mind that the various meanings presented in this booklet are suggestive. During a reading, the diviner of the cards should freely permit his own conscious and subconscious thought process to assign expanded meanings to each card in a manner which feels most comfortable and responsive, and most readers do that. Okay, the Celtic cross layout, and then the 10 spheres and the 22 Hebrew letters of the 22 paths of the tree of life. Okay, that's a complex little design there, or diagram. All right, so let's look at the cards one by one. And like I said, we'll do a 1-card pull at the end so you can see how the book is written. This is the title card again. The cards this is what they look like on the back. And like I said, they're all black and white. This is thin to medium weight cardstock. It's a gloss. Let me see. Can you see? I'm not getting the gloss off of that, but it's pretty. It's not super glossy, but it's definitely satiny. It's a bit glossy, and they're slippery, so that's good. And then here we go. This card is the Hermetic Tarot. Considered to be one of the most important esoteric decks created in the 20th century, the Hermetic Tarot is now back in print in response to considerable demand. Godfrey Dowson's subtle designs emphasize the Golden Dawn's astrological attributes while also integrating angelic, numerical, and Kabbalistic elements. All right. And it goes on, but I'm not going to go on and on and on. All right, so here we go. So each card, again, has the Hebrew letter, the number of the card, the title of the card, and another title of the card or a key phrase. So we have the Foolish Man, which, of course, is the Fool. The cards are very detailed, so there's your element symbol, there's your planetary symbol or your zodiac sign, and so very interesting, lots and lots of detail there. All right, so then we have the Magician, the Magus of Power, the High Priestess, the Priestess of the Silver Star, the Empress, Daughter of the Mighty Ones, the Emperor, Son of the Morning, the Hierophant, Magus of the Eternal Gods, the Lovers, Children of the Voice Divine, the Chariot, Lord of the Triumph of Light. And the only reason I'm reading the thing at the bottom is just for more interest, and also so you have a little more time to look at the images, because they really are intricate. Okay, we have Fortitude, or which would be Strength, Daughter of the Flaming Sword. Oh man, she looks like she's about to clock that lion. The Hermit is the Magus of the Voice of Light. The Wheel of Fortune, Lord of the Forces of Life. Justice, Daughter of the Lord of Truth. The Hanged Man, Spirit of the Mighty Waters. Death, Child of the Great Transformers. Temperance, Daughter of the Reconcilers. The Devil, Lord of the Gates of Matter. The Blasted Tower, Lord of the Hosts of the Mighty. The Star, the Daughter of the Firmament. The Moon, Ruler of Flux and Reflux. The Sun, Lord of the Fire of the World. The Last Judgment, the Spirit of the Primal Fire. The Universe, the Great One of the Nighttime. And then we get to the Minor Arcana. So we have the Ace of Wands, Lord of the Root of the Power of Fire. 2 of Wands, Lord of Dominion. 3 of Wands, Lord of Established Strength. 4 of Wands, Lord of Perfected Work. These subtitles are kind of interesting, and some that I've never heard of, or I've never heard of these cards like described this way at all. 5 of Wands, Lord of Strife. That makes sense. 6 of Wands, Lord of Victory. 7 of Wands, Lord of Valor. 8 of Wands, Lord of Swiftness. I mean, they do make sense. 9 of Wands, Lord of Great Strength. 10 of Wands, Lord of Oppression. Princess of Wands, Princess of the Shining Flame. Knight of Wands, Lord of Flame and Lightning. Queen of Wands, Queen of the Thrones of Flame. And King of Wands, Prince of the Chariot of Fire. Ace of Cups, Lord of the Root of the Powers of Water. 2 of Cups, Lord of Love. 3 of Cups, Lord of Abundance. 4 of Cups, Lord of Blended Pleasure. Now I have to say, this is a tiny bit like a pip deck, but there is so much symbolism in it that I wouldn't consider this a pip deck. These are illustrated, even though they're not illustrated with humans, if that makes sense. 5 of Cups, Lord of Loss and Pleasure. 6 of Cups, Lord of Pleasure. What's the other one? Okay, so the 4 of Cups was Lord of Blended Pleasure, and the 6 of Cups is Lord of Pleasure. 7 of Cups, Lord of Lord of Illusionary Success. 8 of Cups, Lord of Abandoned Success. 9 of Cups, Lord of Material Happiness. 10 of Cups, Lord of Perfected Success. Princess of Cups, Princess of the Palace of the Floods. Knight of Cups, Lord of Waves and Waters. Queen of Cups, Queen of the Thrones of Waters. King of Cups, Prince of the Chariot of Waters. And then we come to Swords. Ace of Swords, Lord of the Root of the Powers of Air. 2 of Swords, Lord of Peace Restored. 3 of Swords, Lord of Sorrow. 4 of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife. 5 of Swords, Lord of Defeat. 6 of Swords, Lord of Earned Success. 7 of Swords, Lord of Unstable Effort. 8 of Swords, Lord of Shortened Force. 9 of Swords, Lord of Despair and Cruelty. 10 of Swords, Lord of Ruin. Princess of Swords, Princess of the Rushing Winds. Knight of Swords, Lord of the Winds and Breezes. Queen of Swords, Queen of the Thrones of Air. King of Swords, Prince of the Chariots of the Winds. And then we come to the Pentacles. We have Ace of Pentacles, Lord of the Root of the Powers of Earth. 2 of Pentacles, Lord of Harmonious Change. 3 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Work. 4 of Pentacles, Lord of Earthly Power. 5 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Trouble. 6 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Success. 7 of Pentacles, Lord of Success Unfulfilled. 7 of Pentacles, okay. unfulfilled as yet anyway. 8 of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence. 9 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Gain. 10 of Pentacles, Lord of Wealth. Princess of Pentacles, Princess of the Echoing Hills. Knight of Pentacles, Lord of the Wild and Fertile Land. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of the Thrones of Earth. And King of Pentacles, Prince of the Chariot of Earth. All right, so let's see how these shuffle. I didn't happen to notice if the book had reversed meanings, but we'll definitely zero in on that as we go. Okay, these are, yeah, these shuffle very nicely. Yeah, I like these. I'm sort of being attracted to black and white decks lately. Well, that was shuffler error. All right, so let's see what, but they do shuffle well. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say with this deck to you today. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for the viewer today? Is there anything you need for them to pay attention to focus on, to take notice of? What message do you have for the viewer today? Please, one card. There it is. Turn right over. It is the Blasted Tower reversed. And I'm glad it is reversed. So there it is. And let's see what the book says. And I'm going to turn it upright, but we'll remember that it was reversed. So that's what it looks like up close. Again, Lord of the Hosts of the Mighty. Alright, so let's see what the description says. Number 16. The Blasted Tower. Okay, so it does have a reverse meaning. It says continued oppression, following old ways, and entrapment. So it's just something that's not, it's not like saying that that's necessarily what's going to happen. It's telling you to beware of the possibility that oppression could continue, and that you need to do something about it. If you but don't continue to follow old ways or become entrapped by things that have entrapped you in the past, all right? Because you'll get, it's like if you do the same thing, you're going to get the same result, right? Okay, I'm going to read it now. Okay, it says, the Blasted Tower, Lord of the Hosts of the Mighty. A blast of lightning renders total destruction and clears the way for new forms to emerge. An outline of the Tree of Life appears at either side of the tower. Oh, there it is. Here and here. The Sephiroth, black on one side and white on the other, suggesting the wide scope this card may cover. The symbol of Mars appears at the upper left of the card. So there's the symbol of Mars right there. And then the meanings are ambition, fighting, war, courage, destruction and ruin, change, and breakdown of belief. So as most of you know, the tower is about foundations that were not strong, that are coming down, so that you can build stronger foundations, and that's what necessary. That is what is necessary in your life. And again, today Spirit is saying to you, beware of any kind of oppression that you're under, and be aware if that oppression is coming from you following old ways or someone else following old ways, and be sure not to become entrapped in something like that, or in anything really. Entrapment is never a good thing. And you know, I've always hated the Tower card personally, because nobody wants like things to come crumbling down around them. But when the purpose of it is so that you can build stronger foundation, then it's actually a good thing. And usually if something falls down, then it is making the way for something stronger, and it was pretty much needing to fall down. All right, so that is my review of the Hermetic Tarot, published by US Game Systems. Again, that's what the box looks like. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you've not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.